What's up, Dakota here, and in this video I'm going to show you a little life hack that I've picked up over the past few years in sort of desperation almost. It is a alternative to the Acronym P-10 pants. Over the past few years, Acronym's prices has gone up significantly, and I basically was unable to get these pants because I just couldn't afford them. The thing about the Acronym P-10s that I really liked a lot was that they were shoulder dry skin, and also I really liked the 3D articulation in the knees and the reinforced seat. Like I said, I was unable to afford the P10s. That led to me being a lot more resourceful than usual, and I went to searching at thrift stores and online with a lot of different brands. And honestly, if you were to just get something that is pretty well known and semi-accessible right now, I would say that the Nike Lab ACG cargos, the slim fitting ones, at least kind of look similar to me to the Acronym P10s. However, this is sort of like a weird item that I have found, and you honestly have to look online a lot, like on eBay. I found the first one by chance at a thrift store, so that was kind of random. It might be difficult for you guys to find these, but if you keep your eye out for them, they're really, really cheap and they perform very well, and I think that they are very comparable to the P10s. Like I said, I really liked the shoulder dry skin material with the P10s. They do make them in the other materials that Acronym uses, but the dry skin is my favorite in terms of stretchiness. It's very comfortable to wear and they're very water resistant, and on top of that, it's treated with the shoulder 3 times dry DWR, which is like a really good DWR. I've had it on other garments and some of my Acronym garments, and it's really, really good. When you consider Acronym, you're kind of paying for that high price because it's a super unique silhouette and it's like really, really high quality, and it's also just an overall unique piece in limited amounts, so it just drives up the price a lot because of all of those factors. So these pants that I'm going to show you are not exactly the same as Acronym, maybe not as good as quality and not the exact same silhouette, but it is like 95% of the way there, because I've owned a pair of the P10s, the tech system ones that have the mole webbing on the side made with dry skin, and I can vouch for the quality of these pants, and they are very comparable. I would say maybe the stitching is not as good. However, in terms of the fabric, it is, and the hardware is just as good. So without further ado, the pants that I'm talking about are these REI soft shell pants. I don't even know the exact model of them. All I know is that they've made different models of them, and there's a few different iterations and different materials that they've used. For the most part, it's like a neoprene almost, or nylon neoprene mixed blended synthetic fabric that is very stretchy, just like dry skin, and it's really water repellent and wind resistant as well. The pants that I'm talking about, the exact models or the iterations of the models, have articulation in the knees automatically, like built into the silhouette. It also has straps at the bottom that you can tighten and cinch, and there's also a zip. So you kind of get a zip in a similar-ish location towards the back of the pants like the Acronym P10s, and you can open those up if you want to wear boots or something like that with them. And the pants are just as water resistant as the Acronym P10s as well. And for me, it's honestly just the Velcro strap that allows you to do the sharp taper that allows for more stacking and kind of accentuates the articulation in the knees of these pants that kind of makes it the alternative to the P10s that I'm talking about. It has the same look, the same silhouette, it fits into outfits in the same way, and it was only like $10 at the thrift store for me, and then later when I found another pair on eBay, and actually a size larger than my previous pair, so the silhouette's a little bit different. That one was like $50, so in comparison to like around $1,000, give or take a few hundred, depending on where you're getting the pants, it is a significantly cheaper option. Like I said, since you have to look on eBay for these REI soft shell pants, it's kind of hard to find them, so you could go for any soft shell pants, to be honest. You just want to look for some geometric articulation, maybe a crotch gusset, and also a tapering method at the bottom, like the Velcro straps or some zips or something like that. As long as you have those aspects and you get material that's very similar, you can pull off a silhouette that looks very, very similar to the Acronym P10s. So I am not a very big proponent of replica fashion or, you know, buying fake items, because you could just do that with the Acronym P10s, but it's kind of pointless with tech wear because you want the performance, you know. So look for soft shell hiking pants that can be altered. You can take them to the seamstress or the tailor or whatever, and you can ask them to maybe taper the pants more if they're kind of baggy, maybe add some articulation to the knees if they're able to do that. And with the larger size pants, I actually added my own little tapering and some articulation a bit in the knees to allow for some more stacking and easier movement. And the other pants that I got, which might be a little bit easier than the REI ones to find the exact same ones that I have, are these Columbia Kith cargo pants. And they have a zip in the back that's the exact same as the Acronym. It's got a 3D kind of articulation to it, and it's got a super similar silhouette. So the Kith Columbia pants that I've been talking about were about $150 to $180 on eBay. You're gonna have to get them aftermarket because it was released like a year and a half or 2 years ago. The two pants in this video are sort of difficult to get your hands on, but if you have a low budget and you have the time to look online and just constantly keep tabs on soft shell REI pants or soft shell hiking pants in general, I think that that is an awesome alternative to the Acronym P-10s, and it's a lot cheaper, and it's definitely just the route to go for someone who's maybe a teenager or younger, or someone who can't afford a piece like Acronym and still wants to fit into the techwear community. There's also a lot of resources online to help you with altering the pants once you do get them. For example, I have a few alteration videos that you could check out. There's also another YouTuber who makes techwear videos. His name is Corbin. He has a video where he took some soft shell cargo pants and altered them, and they look really great too. So the resources are definitely there for you once you do obtain the pants. I didn't mention Enfin-Live, or however you pronounce that. I think it's like a French spelling. In this video, they also have alternatives that look a lot like the P-10s. I just can't speak on their quality because I've never owned a pair of their pants or jacket or anything. But those also are out there in case you have a few $100 or $300 to $400 or so to shell out in order to get these pants. So I'd love to see what kind of fashion alternatives you guys have been able to find at thrift stores and things like that. And it doesn't even have to be techwear. I'm always interested in seeing how people can style clothes from different price ranges and still look cool, because I don't necessarily think it's about the designer or brand. It's a lot more about the material and the cut and things like that. So I hope you guys found this video informational and helpful. I will leave links down below with any products that are kind of similar to what I'm talking about. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys later. Stay Gucci.